Hello and a very warm welcome to Science Monitor, your weekly update on what's happening in the field of science, technology, research and innovation. I'm Frank Rausen-Pereira. Well, from the life-saving bike ambulance developed by DRDO to state-of-the-art full-bridge ship simulator installed at IIT Madras, we have plenty in store for you. But first, the headlines. Indigenous bike ambulance Rakshata, launched by DRDO and CRPF, will help in providing quick medical assistance to sick and injured security personnel serving in remote areas of the country. NIF, India's national innovation portal dedicated to the nation. Portal includes more than 1 lakh Indian innovations covering different domains. 360-degree full-bridge ship handling simulator installed at IIT Madras. The indigenous system will help in conducting complex navigation feasibility studies for port development projects. And we'll see how Chennai-based Madras Institute of Technology has been serving the country for over 7 decades and how it is contributing to the development of the UAV sector in the country. Now, the news in detail. Well, to provide quick medical assistance to CRPF personnel who serve in the remote and inaccessible areas of the country, DRDO's Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences has developed a bike ambulance called RAKSHITA. The ambulance has been developed indigenously by modifying a Royal Enfield Classic 350cc bike to aid in the timely evacuation of sick and injured security personnel. Here's more on this unique vehicle.
Our Central Reserve Police Force operates amid difficult conditions to maintain internal security. While countering insurgency in remote and inhospitable areas, CRPF personnel get injured many a time. And due to the unavailability of medical facilities in such areas, many brave hearts lose their life. In view of this, DRDO has developed a bike ambulance called Rakshata to meet the requirements of CRPF. Recently, this well-equipped bike ambulance was handed over to the Central Reserve Police Force at the CRPF headquarters in Delhi. Soon, these Make in India emergency vehicles will be deployed in states like Chhattisgarh.
When we were interacting with CRPF at that time, they raised this concern that it takes a lot of time to evacuate the wounded soldier to the nearby, medical care. So we started thinking to provide this solution, and accordingly this two-wheeler casualty evacuation system we conceived. And the design of this seat is also inspired, which I told you, from the idea the way the ladies sit on two-wheelers in India.
Rakshata has been developed by the Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences, or INMAS, a premier Delhi-based laboratory of the Defense Research and Development Organization. It is fitted with a customized reclining casualty evacuation seat on the rear of the bike to carry the injured comfortably without disturbing the balance of the rider. This seat can be fitted in and taken out as and when required. The bike is loaded with many safety features and is equipped with air splint, medical and oxygen kit to provide on-the-spot medical care. It also incorporates physiological parameters measuring equipment with wireless monitoring capability. Vital parameters of the patient can be monitored on the dashboard-mounted LCD. This facility also aids in providing advanced status report to the nearby hospital or medical facility.
नॉर्मल जो दूसरी एम्बुलेंस बाइक्स हैं उनमें या तो साइड कार हैं या वो साथ में लेके चलती है, लेकिन ये बाइक का जो कैजुअलिटी इवैक्यूएशन सिस्टम है ये बाइक के ऊपर है, तो ये जितनी नॉर्मल बाइक को जगह चाहिए चलने के लिए उतनी ही स्पेस में निकल सकती है। और इस तरह से जो तंग गलियाँ हैं या तंग रोड हैं, जैसे हमारे दिल्ली के चांदनी चौक जैसे एरिए हैं, वहाँ पे सिविल पेशेंट्स को भी ले जाने में ये बहुत उपयोगी है। ये मार्क 1 है, इसके बाद हम इस पे और इम्प्रूवमेंट्स के लिए कार्य कर रहे हैं, जैसे कैनोपी वगैरह का डिज़ाइन सोच रहे हैं, और इसमें एयर लिफ्टिंग के भी अभी टेस्ट करने हैं, कुछ हेलीकॉप्टर से देखते हैं कितना इस पर लोड पड़ता है।
Rakshata can reach the required spot faster than the four-wheelers. Trained paramedics can use the medical equipment on the bike to provide first aid care before delivering the patient to the nearest health center. Rakshata can also be used for civil applications. It can access narrow lanes, congested streets, remote areas, or any other area where access through regular ambulance is difficult and time-consuming. Due to its functionality and integrated emergency medical support system, it can be used effectively at many places to provide quick medical support to the needy.
Well, moving on from that, now grassroots innovations provide cost-effective and sustainable solutions to many problems. Therefore, the National Innovation Foundation India not only scouts and supports grassroots innovations, but also ensures their diffusion through commercial and non-commercial channels. The foundation has also prepared a National Innovation Portal which includes 1 lakh innovations scouted from across the country from the common people of this nation. Recently, Union Minister Dr. Harshvardhan dedicated this portal to the nation and hoped that it will act as a bridge between people who are looking for innovative solutions and those who had been at the helm of their evolution.
Grassroots innovations play a decisive role in the sustainable development of any country. These innovations have the potential to make a nation self-reliant in every field. Therefore, to provide easy accessibility to such innovations, the National Innovation Portal was dedicated to the nation by the Union Minister Dr. Harshvardhan recently. Developed by National Innovation Foundation India, an autonomous institute of the Department of Science and Technology, this portal has a collection of over 1 lakh innovations scouted from the common people of the country. These innovations include ideas pertaining to domains like engineering, agriculture, veterinary medicine, human health, medicine, and various others. This portal will act as a resource center for students, researchers, micro to middle class entrepreneurs, and people from all walks of life.
This portal, which has at the moment description about 1,15,000 innovations, so anybody in the country, anywhere in the world, anybody from any section of the society, and for any subject, it's not about any particular subject, it is about any subject. It is about finding solutions to every problem, and it is about people from different walks of life. You can see their contribution on the portal.
National Innovation Foundation India aims to strengthen the grassroots technological innovations and the outstanding traditional knowledge of India. To realize these objectives, this autonomous body of DST has pooled a database of over 3 lakh technological ideas, innovations, traditional knowledge practices from across the country. These innovations prove that Indian innovators can match anyone in the world when it comes to solving problems creatively, and they perform exceptionally well by generating greater sustainable alternatives using local resources frugally. NIF India's motto is to encourage and promote such innovations by providing them a platform to proliferate.
It is now a well-established fact that the most important type of economy today is the ideas economy. And the innovation coefficient has become the most important coefficient that can solve most of our problems. It can give jobs and business opportunities, entrepreneurship opportunities to many people cutting across all spectrums for all the fields which actually require the innovative solutions.
India continues to be a country that encourages SMEs, startups, and job creation. And for this, an underlying technology with an innovation is a prerequisite. The innovation portal developed by NIF India presents an ocean of technologies for supply to budding entrepreneurs and can be an important vehicle for initiatives like Self-Reliant India.
Well, it's time for a short break now, but our program will continue and we've got much more on the other side. Stay tuned.
These are the remains of what was once a magnificent fort that laid the foundation of Tughlaq dynasty, which ruled Delhi's Sultanate for nearly a century. Built on the southwest of the then existing capital of Delhi's Sultanate, the historic city of Mehrauli, Tughlaqabad was established in 1321 by the founder of Tughlaq dynasty, Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. The fortress of Tughlaqabad, Delhi's fourth city, was built on the highland and had 13 gates, tall ramparts, broad pavilions which stored arsenal as well as provisions for the Tughlaq army. This fortress-like city was built keeping in mind to ward off the advancing Mughal raiders from the northwest frontier. But the grand city suffered the fate of time as it was soon abandoned after the death of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. His successor, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, briefly decided to shift the capital to Deccan.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Science Monitor. I'm Frank Rausel Pereira. Well, the National Technology Centre for Ports, Waterways and Coasts was established at IIT Madras in 2018 to modernize India's ports and fast-track waterways. To meet this goal, the centre has designed, developed and built a state-of-the-art 360-degree full bridge simulator using the latest marine simulator technology. This simulator will contribute immensely to the Indian maritime industry by conducting complex navigation feasibility studies for port development projects. Here's a detailed report about this technology.
India is blessed with a long coastline. Therefore, our ports and waterways contribute exceptionally to international trade as well as our economic development. This makes research on port development, waterways and navigation absolutely necessary. In this series, a 360-degree full bridge ship simulator has been installed at the National Technology Centre for Ports, Waterways and Coasts in IIT Madras. This state-of-the-art ship handling simulator will conduct complex navigation feasibility studies for port development projects, including inland waterways. The installation is amongst the largest of its kind in the region, which will provide to the mariners the facility to practice navigation with procedures such as ship maneuvering, berthing and unberthing, etc., by simulating various marine environments.
We are carrying out high-end technological solutions for the ministry. One of this activity is the 360-degree full bridge mission simulator. Under this, we are carrying out navigation and simulation studies for all the major Indian ports as well as minor ports. The main area of interest in this is to have a very indigenous and unique development in India on this facility, so that all the ports can make use of this facility in a much more wider way.
Department of Ocean Engineering at the IIT Madras has long been involved in navigational and coastal management technology studies. In 2018, the National Technology Centre for Ports, Waterways and Coasts was established under the aegis of this department. The centre is focusing on technological innovations and evolution of new ideas and breakthroughs for the port, waterways and maritime sector to provide effective solutions to an extensive range of problems being faced in the industry. The state-of-the-art ship handling simulator complex is one such solution in which detailed modeling of operating conditions in port areas and environmental conditions like bathymetry, tidal wind along with CAD data and current field data are simulated to provide all the necessary tools for conducting feasibility studies in this area.
This facility is in collaboration with the Applied Research Institute, where we are collaboratively developing the port models for all the major ports as well as minor ports. In addition to that, we are customizing the hydrodynamics models, which are very unique, and that is where it is quite unique when compared to other facilities in world, and it is a world-class facility which can be utilized in India as well as in other regional countries.
The indigenously developed simulator will reduce India's dependency on other nations for maritime training. Apart from this, the simulator can also help in conducting studies on new ports and ship interactions in inland and shallow waters. Such studies can open many new ways for the development of the nation.
Well, Madras Institute of Technology has played an important role in the growth and development of many sectors in the country by introducing several new specializations in the field of engineering. The institute is now part of the Anna University and is known for producing scientists like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Dr. K. Sivan. Today, we'll take you on a science tour of this premier institute to see how it is developing indigenous technologies for the advancement of the UAV sector in the country.
Chennai-based Madras Institute of Technology, one among the leading engineering institutes of the country. The institute was established in 1949 and merged with Anna University in 1978. The institute has been a pioneer in introducing several new areas of specialization in the field of engineering, such as aeronautical, automobile, electronics, and instrument technology. Over the years, it has also accommodated courses in various other fields like rubber and plastic technology. It is the first institute in India to offer undergraduate program in aeronautical engineering, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the late President of India, specialized in aeronautical engineering from this very institute. Till date, MIT Chennai is leading the way in propelling aerospace education and indigenous research in the field. The Institute's Department of Aerospace Engineering also works in collaboration with Aeronautical Research and Development Board of DRDO to develop cutting-edge technologies in the field of aeronautical engineering so that India can scale new heights in aerospace sector.
This particular college started aeronautical engineering education from 1949. And after this funding started from AR&DB way back in 1971. And students have been picked up from the first year onwards, and they were given scholarship based on the performance of their previous degree level. And they have been funded about 15 to 16 scholarships were given every year. And they have been taken into DRDO. So the funding has been, they are given the scholarships and they have picked up.
Under the Center for Aerospace Research, MIT has developed several indigenous technologies for the development of unmanned air vehicles or UAVs in India. MIT's acumen in this field was witnessed and appreciated by the missile man of India himself. In 2020, the institute honored Dr. Abdul Kalam by naming its Center for Advanced UAV Research after him. The aim of the center is to provide better facilities to the students for research and training in the field of UAV technology. The center is innovating upon the drone technology to expand its use in various sectors and to make India self-reliant in the field of UAV technology. The drones developed by the center have been used by many state and central agencies for applications in the field of defense, agriculture, and many others.
For the last 5 years, we are mainly concentrating on the unmanned aerial vehicle program. And this is mainly due to the Tamil Nadu government support, which they have given heavy funding. And based on that, we have developed UAVs for the societal applications, mainly for agriculture, disaster management, then for infrastructure, not development, infrastructure assessment, and for surveillance for police forces. We have developed about 6 to 7 types of UAVs. And most of the UAVs in the market are based only on battery operated. The problem with this is that it has got a limited endurance. So we have developed, as a basic research, we have developed engines here.
Overall, Madras Institute of Technology is serving the nation by introducing high-quality academic and research programs for the students, and also by providing extension services and cutting-edge technologies to institutions like DRDO and ISRO.
Well, it's time for another short break on the program. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Located in Old Goa, the Basilica of Bom Jesus is one of the oldest churches in the state. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Basilica holds the mortal remains of Saint Francis Xavier, a 16th century missionary and a pivotal figure in the spread of Christianity outside Europe. Bom Jesus, literally meaning good or holy Jesus, is a term often used in the countries of Portuguese colonization. The construction work on the church began in 1594 and it was consecrated in May 1605. One of the oldest churches in Goa and in India has a marble floor inlaid with precious stones and the main altar holding a large statue of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of Society of Jesus. Styled in Baroque and adorned with the figures of Christ and his apostles at the Last Supper, the altar table is used in Holy Mass. Nestled in the heart of Goa, the place is thronged by hundreds of tourists every day and is also a symbol of India's composite and secular identity.
Welcome back. You're watching Science Monitor on Rajya Sabha Television. And now, let us take a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our segment, Science Express.
In the recently released second Innovation Index of the Niti Aayog, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu have grabbed the top 3 positions in the country. Telangana and Kerala are placed at the 4th and the 5th position. The India Innovation Index is designed by Niti Aayog along the lines of the Global Innovation Index. It ranks states and union territories on the basis of their efforts to promote innovation and their performance in doing so. The purpose of the index is to highlight the strengths and weaknesses of the states, to empower them to improve upon their innovation policies. Karnataka retained its number 1 position on the list due to its strong number of venture capital deals, registered geographical indications, and information and communication technology exports. Indian scientists are working to develop heat-tolerant varieties of wheat. An Inspire faculty fellow of the Department of Science and Technology, Dr. Vijay Gehlot, who is currently serving at the Biotechnology Division of IHBT Palampur, is working on a variety of wheat that does not lose its productivity under heat stress. For this, Dr. Gehlot is studying the role of DNA methylation pattern, as it plays a significant role in plant development and also in heat tolerance during different stages of grain filling. Methylation is a biological process by which methyl groups are added to the DNA molecules. Dr. Gehlot's research work has been published in the journal Genomics. Space tourism may begin from April 2021. Jeff Bezos' space company Blue Origin has completed the 14th test flight of its New Shepard rocket booster and capsule. The company is now speculating to send tourists to space from April this year. But before that, the company will conduct another test flight in February. It should be noted that Blue Origin's New Shepard is a fully autonomous system which is designed to carry people on rides past the edge of space, reaching an altitude of more than 100 kilometers. The capsule will provide to the onboard passengers an unforgettable experience of microgravity. Blue Origin is currently using NASA facilities for the launch and aims to make space tourism affordable in a big way. A new study by Tel Aviv University and Shamir Medical Center in Israel has indicated that hyperbaric oxygen treatment can reverse the process of aging in healthy aging adults. Researchers observed during the study that the unique method of treatment with high-pressure oxygen in a controlled pressure chamber can reverse the two major processes associated with aging. One of this is the shortening of telomeres, which are located at both ends of every chromosome. And the second is accumulation of old and malfunctioning cells in the body. The study found that taking the treatment resulted in 38% increase in telomeres length and a 37% decrease in aging cells. The researchers analyzed blood samples of the participants to arrive at the conclusions of the study. Bharat Biotech may soon succeed in developing another vaccine against COVID-19. Recently, an expert panel of the Central Drug Standards Control Organization gave a green signal to Bharat Biotech to conduct Phase 1 clinical trial of its intranasal vaccine. This vaccine is being developed in collaboration with the Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis. And according to Bharat Biotech, only a drop of vaccine in each of the nostrils will provide protection against the infection. Phase 1 trials of the intranasal vaccine may begin as soon as February or March.
Well, that's all we have in today's edition of Science Monitor, but we'd like to hear from you. You can share your feedback and suggestions through our email ID, which is news@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write to us at our address, which is Vigyan Prasar, 5th floor, Prithvi Bhavan, Lodi Road, New Delhi, 110003. That's it from me. See you again next time.